have our chiefs in the room. I want to also acknowledge our agencies, our directors for our agencies who are all here. Thank you for your work that you're doing, and thank you to your staff as well for the work that you're doing. And I also want to acknowledge the Northern Southern Authority for that work. You know, the authorities were created as, at the time, sort of a process of devolution. The idea was to have sort of these organizations become centers of excellence, where our best and brightest in the field of social work build best practices. And we've worked very hard, you know, to support the best practices, trying to change systems within the province, trying to change systems federally. And we got a lot of good information to draw on, and years of hard work from people who've spent their lives trying to give children hope and safety, trying to change the narrative for our children, move past trauma we've endured, trying to overcome the addictions, trying to find solutions for that. At the same time, looking for help, looking to our co-workers, you know, look to our cousins and our aunties for, you know, help, reassurance. You know, we're seeing movement, we're seeing change. The era of reconciliation is upon us. You have the Pope acknowledging the genocide of our people. We have to do everything we can to create a better future.
Our laws have existed since time immemorial, guiding generations of parents to raise strong, fulfilled, and dignified children. But it is a new day here in First Nation country. Today, we can rest a little easier, knowing that the path we have walked and at times been forced to navigate through the weeds will make it easier for the next generation to run. And remember the reason for your being here today. Our children, our future, our nationhood from today and until forevermore.
And our teaching is our children are our gifts. And I truly believe that. When we come to earth, we choose our families. We know what our families are going through even before we get here. And we come with a gift to help our family, our nations. But that's what we have to remember as we do this work, is all those children we work with, they come with a gift. And it's up to us to recognize that gift and to help them to grow and nurture that gift so they can take their proper place, whether it's a healer, whether it's a helper, whether it's our leaders. We all have our place. I was told when I was small that I'm a helper, and I try my best in every job that I've ever had to be a helper, is to meet the spiritual needs of our children. We talk about holistic healing. We always forgot that part. And I'm glad I see it now that we're starting to feed that child's spirit.
When we think about bringing children home, there's often that stigma attached. So what does that tell us? We need to do a lot of work at the front end, making sure that there's careful planning, that the community is aware, you know, so-and-so is coming home, and that people need to be sensitive. People need to understand it is often a negative experience. Also hear stories about adults now that are being repatriated as a result of the 60 scoop, for example. And some of the stories are not good. You know, it's a reverse culture shock. You know, we have to be very mindful. We need to develop services that are geared towards bringing our children home. It's bringing us back together as nations. This is the beginning of tremendous change that's going to take place within our communities. This is an opportunity that provides us reigniting the spirit within.